But Jimmy and I were just talking because there was a quick little commercial right before we came back. So if you were listening live, you heard it. Amazon Prime Day is coming up. So I have an exercise for everybody who's listening that's not driving. If you're driving, I don't want to put you in harm's way, even though we kind of all drive with our phones anyways. But if you're driving, I don't want to put you in harm's way. Crowder, Appel, Jimmy, what is the last thing you ordered on Amazon? Crowder, you're not really an Amazon guy, right?
I don't even have it.
Nah, that's just not true.
I don't have Amazon Prime. My wife hits it. We get stuff to the house, but I don't do that. I like to go pick my items. Real.
Why? Why do you like to go pick your items?
I just want to see it. I want to touch it. I want to see the quality of it. I need to grab it. I need to put it in the cart. Like that whole nowadays people get people to grocery shop for them.
Yeah. Instacart. Oh
man, I want to rub my mangoes. I want to grab my apples.
Rub your
totally
mango.
agree on the apples and the fruit, by the way. That produce, you got to touch it.
Got to touch the produce. I don't want to.
You're one of these guys that's hanging around the produce section and you're putting your filthy, greasy ass hands all over every single mango.
I don't know why I'm so filthy and greasy, and I'm not hanging around stalking people in the produce aisle. I just want to go see if the bottom of the grape bag has those little moldy ones or not. Because the person that does the little acro shop, they're not going to look at the moldy grapes. They're going to grab the first bag of grapes.
I don't know. I like to. I trust people. I feel like I'm paying. Griselda an extra $15 to do my Instacart. She'll go the extra mile. She'll check the bottom of the grapes bag to make sure that I'm getting the best grapes. She's going to treat me like I'm her own kin.
No, she's not, because she had 4 other orders to send, and she's trying to get out of there as fast as possible to get you your groceries so she can go get 4 more orders.
Who told us the other day? It was Hawk that he ordered 1 can of chips, and then they just brought him Pringles because it looked like it was the same can of chips.
He ordered Funyuns, they brought him Pringles, and he just kept them. I like this. I like to touch my items. Honestly, I do not. Asia does. She has an Amazon account. She does Amazon stuff. I don't order anything online.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
I don't like it. I'm a man.
Sorry, Carter, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Josh, I'm a man.
Well, listen, I love my wife, but even I don't trust her on the fresh produce with the apples and stuff at the grocery store. I have a specific
wow, you're produce guy. Well, Appel has like some weird food quirks.
Yeah.
You're very picky. You're very particular with what you consume. So that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I like what I like. And, I love my wife to death. And normally, like, I would say like 85% of the time when she brings apples from the grocery store back, does a good job. There's still that 15%. That happens. We are a big Amazon family. There's a new Amazon package arriving at our door every single day. The last thing that we got were dog poop bags. And cleaner for my shoes.
All right, important. The dog poop bags, obviously.
That's the ones that y'all put on y'all hand and grab the poo-poo and flip them inside out?
Yeah. You put your hand right through. You put your hand right through, and you go down, you pick up the poop, and then you flip it inside out.
Oh, we a runaway family. The Crowders are a runaway family.
Well, that is funny. That is funny. That is absolutely perfect for this segment. Sometimes things work out, people. Because the last thing I ordered on Amazon, I don't have my phone with me, so I can't show the camera, but I swear, honest to God, the last thing I ordered on Amazon is a metal sign for my backyard that says, cameras are watching you, be a good neighbor, pick up after your dog. Because I cannot stand people like the Crowders who walk in public grass in my association that I pay my hard-earned money on and let their raggedy-ass dog take a poop, and then they don't pick it up. And there are free bags in my community everywhere. Everywhere you walk, where the dogs are supposed to go, there are free bags. And for the life of me, there's one massive dog, and if I wasn't sure if it was a dog, I think it was a dinosaur with how massive these turds are, that has decided that he wants to poop next to my gate in my backyard. And I'm sick of it. I have a collection. You know the scene in Jurassic Park where they have to dig through those massive piles of poop to find the satellite phone.
Yeah.
That's in the back of my mind. I feel like I'm dodging those massive, giant piles of poop every time I go into my backyard and I open up the gate to go into the public space. And I can't stand it. So I hated these people.
Mm-hmm.
Crowder, I have become the neighbor who is putting up the sign that says, be a good neighbor, pick up after your dog. Pick up your dog's poop.
How much did that sign cost?
$22.99.
Wasted $23. You wasted. You think somebody's going to read that sign and say, oh my goodness, he tells me to pick up after my dog. Now I'm going to do it? No. Cameras are watching. What are the cameras going to do, Solana?
Take a picture of you, put it on social media.
And what's that going to do?
Show people that you're an inconsiderate neighbor.
Show people what?
Show people you're an inconsiderate neighbor.
That's ridiculous. No one cares. You're gonna take a picture of me and say, "Oh, this guy's dog poo-pooed and he didn't pick it up."
Yep.
And I'll co-tweet it, whatever it's called. What? Co-tweet, text tweet, whatever it's called.
Yeah, co-tweet.
Say, yeah, man, take that damn sign down because nothing's gonna change.
Somebody says I'd be willing to bet Solana doesn't have cameras. You're right. I don't. I can't afford the cameras, but I am hoping that this sign will just scare people. The illusion of the camera, the idea of the camera should be enough to get somebody to not let their dog poop and then leave it there.
I happen to agree with Solana on this, but this is very Pam Beasley from The Office-esque when somebody didn't clean the microwave and she wrote an anonymous letter that said, sincerely disappointed. Solana basically sincerely disappointed with this sign to the rest of his neighbors because nobody knows that it's Solana putting up that sign. It's just a random person who lives in the neighborhood.
Well, no,
by the way, Crowder,
it is.
You deserve to be shamed for this. It's terrible on your part.
Shame.
Yeah. Shame on you.
Do y'all get upset by bird poop? Because they poop on my
totally
all
different.
The time. No, very the same.
You can't control the bird poop.
I can't control my dog poop.
You can't control. You can't
want
control.
Me to plug him up.
Hold on a second. You can't control. You can't control. How would that work exactly?
What, you want me to plug him for walks?
What do you got? A cork?
What you want me to do? Yeah, the man got to poop. The man got to poop.
Hold on a second. You can't control
whether
you're no. That's fine. Everybody poops. Everybody poops.
That's a
book
that says that.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can control whether or not the poop your dog poops out is on my property.
Goes into my hand. I can control that as well.
So get one of those pooper scoopers.
I'm not carrying around a pooper scooper. I'm not carrying around a big bag of groceries or a big roll of bags and connect it to the. No, I'm not doing that. It's a human, and animals and people and everything poops. You just said it. If my dog poops, his poop staying where it's at. That's not my responsibility. It's your responsibility.
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Of course it is.
My dog's poop is my responsibility?
Yes. Now, look, Crowder, if you had come on here and been like, I don't pick up my dog's poop because it's fertilizer, helps the grass, maybe I might be able to get on your side.
It's
but
nasty.
You're flat out saying it's not my responsibility.
Nope.
It's absolutely
nasty to touch poop.
First of all, your dog weighs like 6 pounds. What it's pooping out. I mean, you just pick it up with your bare hand, honestly.
I'm going to grab poop.
Just pick it up with your bare. It's not even poop.
What? I'm not grabbing poop.
It's cute, actually. It's cute what your dog is pooping out.
You want to, it's Play-Doh. You put it in the bag and make a dinosaur. No, it's nasty. I'm not touching poop.
Appel, the people who do the fertilizer crap. Hey, all right. Well, then fertilize your own lawn. Don't fertilize my lawn. Fertilize your own lawn.
Agreed.
Natural.
But I'm saying that there's at least like some kind of logic there. This saying that you are not responsible for your own dog's poop in a public place? What kind of society do you think we live in?
A public place.
Terrible.
It's a public park.
Untrustworthy.
A public park.
Right.
Everybody can go there.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to play with my dog's poop there if he goes to the bathroom?
But yeah, playing with his poop. You're picking up after yourself.
Oh, no, I pick up trash.
It's basic. What?
No.
Poop is trash.
No, poop's not trash. Poop is excrement, and it comes out of the body.
Get out of here, man.
Do you wipe up your spit? If you spit in the park, do you wipe it up?
It is.
If you spit in the park, do you wipe it up?
Compare spit and dog poop to
Same
being
thing.
equal?
Comes
No,
out
it's
your body.
not.
It's nasty.
What are we talking
Nasty,
about?
it comes out your body. I will keep I do not litter. My kids all say it all the time. I'll be like, pick that up. Don't throw anything out the window.
Oh, you
Don't
litter.
go,
If you don't pick
even
up
go.
after your dog, you
Nope,
litter.
I don't litter because
You
that
litter.
is human-made items that should not be in the environment. And there's a big patch of plastic in the Atlantic or the Pacific somewhere that I watched a movie about. Littering's bad. I'm not playing with dog poop. That's nasty and it's disgusting. And I don't care where my dog goes poop. I'm not going to touch it because it's disgusting.
I'm not asking you to build a sandcastle. I'm just asking you to pick it up.
No, you pick it up
with a bag.
If you're that upset, pick it up.
No, I'm not picking up another dog's poop. That's
Why
disgusting.
not?
That's disgusting.
So Crowder,
you like to play with poop? Go play with somebody. Play with all the poop in
I don't
your
like
yard.
to play with poop.
Every night when you get home, go pick up all the poop in your yard and you put it in the garbage and do whatever you want with it. I'm not touching poop.
That's
wait,
crazy,
so Crowder, what happens at your own house? Is there just dog poop all over the front and backyard?
No, actually, the people I live, I have a sidewalk and people's dogs poop in my front yard, and I don't get upset. I'm like, oh, a dog poop.
This is just
if I saw Roger,
there's no possible way your wife is agreeing with this.
If I saw Roger down the road lean on my oak tree and start pooping in the yard, it'd be a problem.
Why?
It's a human?
Why? Yeah, what's the difference?
A dog is going to poop outdoors, and where he poops, that's where the poop stays.
What's the difference if I go to your front yard right now, I bend over, and I poop in your yard?
I'm hitting you in the back of the head with a shovel.
Why?
Humans pulling their pants down in my yard is nasty. Humans aren't supposed to poop outside. Dogs poop outside wherever their stomach rumbles, wherever that little bloop, bloop, bloop drops. It's dropping, and I'm walking away.
This is what happens. Like you say things that are just so crazy, and
realistic.
People think people think like they actually have to answer. There's Crowder. Somebody says, Crowder, you don't pick up the poop with your bare hands. You have to use a special plastic gloves they sell at a pet store. Sir,
I'm not playing with poop, sir.
You don't even need that. Just the bags.
He knows that. You don't have to explain it to him, sir.
With poop
or ma'am.
Texter. I'm not associating my life with poop.
I thought you were like director of the HOA.
I am.
Well, you can't. That's flawed.
No,
there's a flaw there.
And when the neighbors come, if they say, "Hey, there's a dog pooping in the yard," and they're not picking it up, I'm gonna look at them and say, "It's a dog pooping or human? Dog. Well, let it lay."
You can't control the HOA. You can't expect other people to uphold the integrity of your neighborhood if you're letting your dog poop wherever he wants to.
Yeah, you can't put a shed on the side of your house. You have to have a certain color for your mailbox. We have to approve your house paint colors. We have rules.
This is a society.
We have a dog poop rule.
This is a
dog
society.
Poop. I'm not. Listen.
So what happens?
My rule you want, and I'm gonna tell you my rule, Solana.
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah.
I am not playing with poo poo.
No one plays with it.
Rule.
You pick it up and throw it in the trash. What you keep saying playing with poop? You go and take the poop bag, you pick up the poop, you turn it inside out, you tie it up, you throw it in the trash.
I'm not transferring poop. I'm not displacing poop.
What happened when you step in it because you didn't pick it up?
I wipe it off my foot because that's my fault. I have eyes. Am I blind? Am I blind, Josh? I can look down and say, big pile of poop.
Yeah,
let me step a foot to the right. Let me step a foot to the left. I'm not playing with poo-poo. I don't know why y'all can't get this.
So you walk out. You're late for the show. Maybe you're running a little late or you have to take your kids to school. You walk across your yard to get into your car. You get into your car and you realize, oh, I stepped in poop, but it couldn't have been my dog's poop because this is a big poop. And you say, oh, whatever, Bill let his dog poop in my yard. No big deal. And you're just go on with your day. You're not upset.
When you walk across grass, you look for airplanes? I look at the ground when I walk because I have to take a next step.
I don't look. You look at the ground when you walk?
I look down.
Look, bro.
What do you look at when you walk?
I look what's in front of me.
In grass? Outdoors?
No, I don't look
Could
down.
be a big root, could be a hole, could be dog poop, could be a snake.
A snake?
Could be a scorpion.
What where am I? In the Mojave Desert?
I don't know. I don't know where you are. I know where you are. Wherever, if the Mojave Desert there, you're gonna be playing with poo-poo.
Appel, see, here's the thing. Crowder, I think, speaks for a large portion of our society, genuinely, where they don't, in their head, believe that they're on the outskirts of society when it comes to this issue. Because I'm telling you, how many people in my neighborhood allow their dog to poop wherever they want, in my front lawn, in my backyard, without picking it up. And they don't think there's anything wrong with that. And it's because of people like you, Channing Crowder.
No respect.
Not people like me. It's people that don't want to play with poo poo.
No one's playing with it.
I'm not touching no poop, man.
You would have hated living in
us.
my old apartment. They used to fine people for not picking up after their dog.
Yeah, somebody
in the
says
dog park.
Joe Zagacki needs to take over that HOA. That's right. We're calling Joe Zagacki tomorrow. We're getting him on the phone.
People have got us that it's like a little bone and it has a hole in it with a roll of those plastic bags where you attach it to the leash and it kind of hangs on the leash. I didn't even know what to do with it. I was like, what is this for? They were like, oh, it has the poop bags in it. I was like, for who? Me? I'm like, I go in the bathroom. No, for Nino. That's our dog's name, Nino. Said Nino doesn't need him either. His hand's not that big. He can't grab anything.
And how about you show some respect for your dog? It's embarrassing for your dog to poop in public. That's embarrassing. At least delete the evidence and pick it up.
You want me to cover him up with a little sash?
No, I want you to pick up his poop.
Bro, there's nothing you can say to make me play with no poo poo.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, get out of here.
You haven't been this entrenched in a take in quite some time.
We've talked this stuff, but this is weird to me. Like it's just this is it. You said I'm on the outskirts of society. I think y'all upclass, funny acting people on the outskirts.
He's not wrong.
I'm gonna play with poop.
There is something genuinely humiliating. Even though it's very common, there's something genuinely humiliating walking around my neighborhood with a bag of poop in my hands.
Yeah, that sounds cool. And then, was it a badge of honor?
Yeah.
Do you hold the bag up to your neighbors?
No, I'm not even kidding.
Hey, I'm playing with poop today.
If my dog,
you have your poop ready?
If my dog poops in an area where other people are visible, I go out of my way. Somebody's across the street. Go, hey, I have a bag right here. I let people know. Like, hey, I'm picking up this poop, man. Don't you worry. You can trust in me, neighbor. You can trust, neighbor. Lock eyes with me. You can trust in me. I'm picking up this bag of poop. Don't you worry.
Hey, throw it in somebody else's trash can. That's the move. What are you doing walking around the neighborhood with it?
That's disgusting.
When the
what
dog
are you talking about?
If somebody throws their dog's bag of poop in my trash can, that almost makes me more upset than just leaving it on the damn ground.
No.
Throw it in your own trash can, loser.
No. I do, but I mean, what are you talking about? It's a trash can.
To walk it around the whole neighborhood and play with it, make little sculptures.
Crowder, you were given parenting advice earlier. Did your kids? Do you ever change a diaper? You ever get poop on you from your kids?
Oh yeah.
Oh, but you like playing with poop then?
I don't want to play with poop. That's a baby, and that's in a nursery.
Your dog's a baby.
This is a dog walking around grass. When my dog starts that sniffing and hunches that back, I get on my phone and start playing Toy Blast.
That's crazy, man.
There's nothing. I don't have anything to do with what he's about to do over here in this grass. This is
neither
not
your baby, your kids, and the dog. They can't control where they poop. They gotta go.
Chaz is 5. I have a 13 or 12-year-old, a 5-year-old. If I'm walking around the neighborhood with the kids and Chaz poops in somebody's front yard, I'll pick it up. I'll pick up my 5-year-old's poop. If Nino, the dog, poops in a yard, Toy Blast, walk away.
I don't know how much of this segment was a bit by Crowder, not genuinely. Like, I don't know,
100%.
But just the idea of me watching my dog poop, knowing somebody's looking at me, like, a neighbor, and me leaving it there,
deeply embarrassing.
I wouldn't be able. I wouldn't be able. I'm not even kidding, Crowder. I wouldn't just be able to pull out my phone and go on with my day. I would think about that for the next 2 months, about how that neighbor thinks that I don't clean up after my dog. Like, they think I'm a, I don't know, like a rule break. I don't even know what it is. There's something about it that's crazy to me. God bless you, man.
Want to get a little deeper?
Yeah,
that's insecure.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
What does my neighbor think about me?
He thinks I
have a dirty constitution.
It's
F him. F her, F him, F the 2645, F 2219. What does it matter what they think about you?
It's having a conscience.
A conscience of what? A poop play?
Being a good person.
Play conscience? I am a good
I don't
person that
think you
leaves
are.
dog poop in
Not
the
anymore.
grass where it belongs.
But you're not afraid of your neighbors thinking that you're the guy who doesn't pick up his dog's
Solana,
poop?
what am I afraid of? Them having a bad thought about me and dog poop?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man. I'm insecure. I'm gonna miss sleep tonight typing this conversation.
I wouldn't be able to sleep.
That's ridiculous.
I wouldn't be
man.
able to
Hell
sleep.
with them. If they say something, hey, I saw your dog poop in my yard, buddy, and you didn't clean it up, I'd be like, yeah, man, I don't play with poop, brother.
Terrible lesson.
That would be the entire conversation.
I hope you come up with a better line than that.
I saw you and your little brown dog. You have a brown dog, right? Yes, sir. I saw him poop in my yard the other day, and you didn't clean it up. Oh, yes, sir. My bad. I don't really play with poop, bro.
Bro, that is insane. That's diabolical. But the thing is that you have an easy out. Yeah, I played in the NFL 6 years. My back hurts, man. I can't bend over.
I don't tell him there's no ailment with me. My ailment is no playing around with feces. That's my ailment.
Well, wait till you see Jimmy's favorite section on OnlyFans.